Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the putting stroke. Last time we were talking about putting setup using the club arms feet method. Don't forget, keep your putting mirror real close to you in your golf bag and use it as often as possible. Once you know that your eyes are over the ball, your club is flat on the ground, arms, feet, ball position, and alignments are good with your putting mirror, you don't have to worry about that, and you can focus all your attention on today's lesson, the putting stroke. So I'm a big believer that in the putting stroke, it's the basic beginning to the full swing. What do I mean by that? Well, it's the same muscle group. If I put my arms together, I have a triangle here, and if I move the triangle using my shoulders as the base, it all moves together. So we have a nice one piece. Now, some people have said that the putting stroke will go around the C7 vertebrae. That's that little bump at the bottom of your neck. So you're looking at really using this triangle and moving it around that base. We don't want too much of the shrugging. We don't want the elbows popping out this way. We want a really nice one-piece motion so that we can have a consistent putting stroke. So in our first setup putting lesson, we are now eyes over the ball, club is flat, arms are hanging, and the feet are set. We really want to take that triangle, that one piece, and move it back and through like a pendulum motion. If we do it properly, the ball will roll consistently off the club face without sliding, and there's not a lot of club face twisting because so many times I see people trying to use their hands or arms. What we're really looking for in the basic putting stroke is a one-piece motion, and that is using your shoulders and your back as the muscles to move the one piece. Avoid using the elbows, avoid using the wrists, or twisting your hands. So, back from the top, the reason we start to talk about the putting stroke in this way is because we're setting up for this series of videos. We're setting it up so that once you learn how to do this putting motion, you're going to have a chipping motion in our next lesson. And you're going to then have a good takeaway for your pitching and for your full swing. So, triangle, hands facing each other, using your shoulders around the C7 vertebrae. Notice how still my head is. There's not a lot of up and down. There's not a lot of side to side. And this will take some practice. So many times I see people moving around because it is about isolating certain muscles and using one side and not using the other. So look at yourself in the mirror, maybe even the putting mirror, and turn around your head and around your spine. That's a nice one-piece motion. Now if I put that putter in and I hit it about this hard, I probably knock it about 60-70 feet depending on how fast the greens are. So all we need here is just a little motion. Maybe just a few inches back with my hands and a few inches back through. We really want to resemble a pendulum. So I like to do this for people with putting and chipping because this is how the club wants to move naturally. So we want to become that natural movement. And when we do, we have excellent control of distance. So that'll be in our next video, is distance control. We'll also give you some good drills so that you can practice your aiming and your alignment. So from the top, we really want to use a one-piece motion. We want to resemble a pendulum motion, very natural back and natural through. Pendulum kind of pauses and changes direction smoothly, but it's pausing and accelerating. It's a very good point when you're making a putting stroke or a chipping motion or a pitching shot. So once I get into a good setup, I'm going to make sure I resemble a pendulum, moving that whole one piece. I hope you enjoy your practice. Please, we welcome all your comments, and we'd love to help get you on track here. And stay tuned for the next installment of our putting videos, which will help you get better at distance control and alignment. Keep your putting mirror close to you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.